Hi, welcome back. It's Coach Jason and I'm here with Brandon and Marcella today. We're here for level 1 of our CardioCore workout. But first, before we get started, we're gonna do our activation warm-up. You guys ready? Let's go. First, we're gonna do our knee with march. So here, we're really trying to stabilize on that down leg, really drive it into the ground as our opposite leg comes up and activates those hip flexors, and that activates our core to also stabilize our body. We're about 10 seconds left here with the knee ups with march. Good job, guys. All right, we have 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna move on to our next exercise, which is the knee ups with kick out. All right, so here, just give you a quick little demonstration. We're gonna come up and shoot our leg out. We're gonna switch, bring it up, and shoot our leg out. So let's go. Up, kick out, up, kick out. Really use that down leg to stabilize the pelvis and the rest of our body, helping to activate those core muscles, those really deep core muscles. Remember to breathe when we're doing these. As we do our march and kick out, we want to make sure we're activating those quadricep muscles. Get them going to help stabilize that knee. Another little key point is to keep our toe pulled towards our shin. Okay, we have about 1 second left. Good. We're gonna move on to our next exercise. I'm gonna do a quick demonstration. It's our alternating lunge with reach up and laterally flex over. Okay, so we're gonna switch off, okay? So we're gonna do our reverse lunge. We're gonna reach up to the sky. We're gonna laterally flex, activating those muscles on the right-hand side, and good. Now we're gonna change. We're gonna go reverse lunge. We're gonna reach that right arm up, laterally flex to the side, really opening up our upper back muscles and our rib cage. We're gonna reach up. You guys sticking with me? All right. We have about 20 to 25 seconds left. We're just gonna keep doing our alternating reverse lunge. Reach up. All right, so we have about 10 seconds left, people. I'm really starting to feel my legs now warming up, getting some real good blood flow to those knees, to those hips, those core muscles. Make this our last one. Laterally flex. Good, amazing. Now our next one is gonna be the run on the spot. We're just gonna be about doing this for 30 seconds. Just gonna quick little demonstration. All right. Now your choice here is you can have, nice short movement pattern, or if you feel like you have a little more energy in the tank for our warm-up, we can bring our knees up a little bit higher. Really using those ankles to stabilize. We're gonna put the weight more on the front of our foot. We don't want those heels contacting the ground. That will just vibrate up into our lower back. So about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll give you a quick little demonstration of a reverse alternating lunge with rotation. We're gonna place the opposite hand down and take this arm. We're gonna rotate back, look at the hand up into the sky, pull ourselves up. So you guys ready? Reverse lunge. Take the opposite hand down. Take the right hand now. Externally rotate. I really love this one. Call this one the best exercise. Oh, it's amazing. Take our left foot back. Place our left hand down on the ground. Again, don't put all your weight in that left hand. You just want to have it just touching like a kickstand. Really opening up those hips, opening up those spine, the rib cage. You guys sticking with me here? All right, we're gonna take that right leg back, place the right arm down, externally rotate, opening up those hips. Good. About 5 seconds left. Last one. Hand down, just like a kickstand. Externally rotate. Amazing. Okay. We're gonna go to our squat with ankle touch, then reach to the sky. We'll do a quick little demonstration. We're gonna put our feet a little over shoulder width apart. We're gonna have our toes 30 degrees opened up. We're gonna come down through our legs. We're gonna reach behind to our heels, touch our ankles, really opening up those adductor muscles. Bring your elbows here, open up, and reach for the sky. All right, you guys ready? Go down, take our hands right between our legs here. We're gonna reach around to our heels, touch those outside ankles, really open up those adductors. We're gonna stand up, pull those elbows here, externally rotate, reach to the sky, and if you feel you're good, come up onto your toes. And we're gonna reverse this action. Come right through. Beautiful. Very good job. We're gonna externally rotate, really activating those upper back muscles, those shoulders into external rotation, because we live our life in internal rotation. Whether we sit at our desk, at a keyboard, on talking on the phone, we're in internal rotation. So we want to do these activation exercises that really go the opposite of how we live our life. We have time for one more. We're gonna reach down, touch those ankles. We're gonna stand up to the sky, externally rotate, activating those muscles, reach up and up to the sky. Good. So now we're gonna do the inchworm, okay? Do a quick little demonstration. We're gonna slide down our legs, take our hands down on the ground, really activating that shoulder girdle, press into the ground, squeeze those thighs, squeeze those glutes, and reverse the action. You guys ready? All right, let's slide down our legs, folding over. We're gonna put our hands down on the ground, really getting those shoulders now to activate. We're gonna squeeze those quads, those glutes, and now reverse the action. Do another one here. Slide down, that fold over, or hip hinge. We're gonna drive our hands into the ground, squeeze our thighs. Don't let your back sag. You wanna keep a nice neutral spine still. Reverse that action into like a pike. Good job. One more time, got time for one more here. Press those hands into the ground, activate the shoulder, squeeze those thighs and glutes. Don't let the back sag. Pike, 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 and stand up. All right, so now we're gonna get into these forearm rolls. We're gonna bring our pinky finger here. We're gonna roll our forearm together, having our elbows touch. We're gonna pull those arms away from each other. And we're gonna externally rotate, pull again those upper back muscles. And now let's go again. Pinky touch, forearm roll, pull the pinky fingers away, and pull the elbows back into like a field goal position. Pinkies touch, forearms roll, pull the fingers away, pull the elbows back, activating those rear upper back muscles. Time for one more. Pinky touch, forearm roll, and pull. So another exercise, again, for the external rotation of the shoulders. It's called the field goal position. We're gonna put our hands nice on our waistband of our shorts. Good job. We're just gonna like a hinge in a door. We're just gonna externally rotate the arms back, activating those rear delts, rotate our cuff muscles, and upper back muscles. Again, just keep repeating this action. Again, what we don't wanna do when we do this is that we wanna cheat. We don't want to get a little motion. We don't wanna extend our back. We don't wanna do that. We still wanna keep a nice neutral spine, an S curve in our back. Really activate those rear back muscles. Okay, we have time for one more. Externally rotating our field goal position. And good. We have time for one more exercise in this warm-up. Jumping jacks. What we're gonna do is really gonna come out, really focusing on the lateral movement of the legs. So it's more of a horizontal plane, not a really high vertical jumping. Okay? Remember guys, this is only the warm-up here. You sticking with me? Can't wait to the actual warm-up workout. We've got about 30 seconds left. Again, really focusing on the legs, transitioning laterally, getting away from that midline, driving into the ground, absorbing with the front part of our foot, not the heels. The heels can touch, but we don't want to be hard and smashing those heels into the ground. Right? Nice soft feet. Soft feet. Okay, so we've got 10 seconds left here. Let's get going here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Thank you for going through our warm-up here. And now we're gonna start in the actual CardioCore. Okay, we're ready to go here. We just had our 10 seconds to just towel off and get a quick drink. Now we're gonna do a Tabata for CardioCore level 1. First we're gonna do is heel the bum. It's just gonna be this action as fast as you can. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? All right, let's get started. Number 1, go. Now we wanna go as fast as we can with these ones, and we wanna be consistent through every round. We don't want to lollygag here. It's quick activation. Heel the toe, heel the bum, heel the bum. Good job, guys. About 5 seconds left, and this is only the first one. 3, 2, 1. Good. You have 10 seconds. If you need to get a drink, or you have to towel off in that 10 seconds, go right ahead. But we're gonna go right into the second one. 3, 2, 1, go. Round 2. Heel the bum. Again, keep it consistent, people. About 10 seconds, guys. If you can, keep a number in your head of how many you're getting each round and try to keep it consistent. If you get about 40 heels, try to hit 40 every time. Good. Round 2. 2 more to go before we switch exercises. 3, 2, 1, go. Heel the bum, heel the bum. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Let me go from the side here. We also don't want to do this. We don't want to have our knees coming forward. We want to really push them back, activating those glutes, pulling that femur back, and having that heel touch that bum. 2, 1. That's the third one. We have one more in this exercise. We go straight to the next exercise. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to say it over and over again, people. Keep it consistent. Quick feet for every round. Try to do the same number of reps. Go 10 seconds in this last one, and we switch exercises. All right, quick, come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're gonna do mountain climbers, double legs. We're gonna take our heads over here to the side. We're gonna get down in our first position. Come on, people. It's only 10 seconds. Ready? Go. Knees up. Good. Quick. When we kick out forcefully, what we want to do is make sure we don't sag on our back. We have a nice, consistent, high plank. We have 5 seconds, people. If you can, keep the number in your head of how many you did. And good. You can just stay down if you want. Keeping up with me, people? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Drive those hands into the ground. We want to activate those hip flexors. Bring your knees up. 3, 2, 1. That's 2. I think we have 2 more to go in this whole first Tabata sequence. You keep it up there? Good job. We've about 2 seconds left. 2 more rounds. Ready, go. Keep it consistent. Forcefully throw those feet back in that high plank position. Drive those shoulders, those hands into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round, people, and then it doesn't matter if you have to stop. By all means, stop. If you feel you have to, get a drink, towel off, catch your breath. No shame in that. Last one, guys. Let's go. Let's leave it on the field. I want you to match that number or actually beat it on this last one. Come on, the last 6 seconds, come on. Your legs should be burning. Shoulders should be fried. 2, 1, good. Whew. That's the end of our first Tabata. Now on to the core portion. All right, we just finished our first round of 8 Tabatas, and now let's get down on the mat and do our core portion. Getting ready here to do 8 exercises, 50-second interval with a 10-second break in between. We're gonna take our left arm to our left ear, across our right leg, across our left leg, and we're gonna do a rotational crunch. And go! What we wanna do is really activate our rotational core muscles, being our internal and external obliques. You will find your abdominal, the front abdominal wall activating as well. Let's just focus on bringing that left shoulder blade off the ground. 2, 1. Good. We're gonna switch sides here. We're gonna put our left leg over our right hand to the right ear, and go. Again, activating those internal and external obliques, bringing that right shoulder just off the ground. We're not trying to pull, right? We want to activate our core muscles. We're not trying to activate our chest muscles. Time for one more, and good. We're gonna grab our CrossBells now that we're still on our back here. We're gonna have our elbows comfortably bent, grabbing onto our handles, knees comfortably bent, and we're gonna do a nice CrossBell crunch. Ready? Go. Just bring your shoulder blades off the ground. We made the normal traditional crunch a little bit harder, progressed it a little bit further by having a weight at the end of the lever. Again, go at your own pace. Really focusing on crunching those abdominals, pulling the belly button to the floor. Got time for about 3 more. Work at your own pace, people. Curl up, squeeze that belly button. Good, time. Place your CrossBell just off to the side where you got it. We're gonna go into our side plank. For you beginners out there, you can go in a low portion of the side plank, but long lever. I'm gonna progress up to the high side plank with long lever. And go. We're gonna drive our outer leg, or our front leg, into the ground, engaging our adductor muscles. And we're gonna push the lower leg, or the rear leg, into the ground, engaging our outer glute muscle, or glute med. Again, nice, tight core, shallow breaths, because we want to keep this core tight the whole time. Driving our arm into the ground, creating separation. I don't want the shoulder compressing. I want to be pushing into the ground. And good, we're going to switch sides here. We're going to bring our head to the other end of the mat. Again, if you're starting out, do the low one. I'm going to go to the high one. Again, lead leg is the top leg, trailing leg or rear leg is the bottom leg. Again, driving our inner thigh muscle into the ground, driving our outer glute or outer bum muscle into the ground. Short, shallow breaths, keep that brace of all the core muscles going. And again, the shoulder, creating separation. I don't want to see this. If you're doing this, then go back to the the regression where you go into low lever. Drive into the ground, short, shallow breaths. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. We're gonna come here into our plank. So we're gonna do a high lever plank, which is the top portion of a push-up. And we're gonna pike it out. We're gonna drive into the ground, drive our heels into the ground, piking and down. And again, you can go at your own pace. Really create that neuromuscular coordination of the body, focusing on quality repetitions. When we come back into our high plank position, in this position, we don't want to see a sag here. We want to keep a nice neutral spine. Engaging those core muscles, tightening those glutes, tightening those thigh muscles. Got time for about 1 more. Again, focus on driving those hands into the ground, creating separation in those shoulders. And good. We're gonna go into our bear crawl from this position. This is what we call quadruped. We're on all 4s, hands over our shoulders, knees under our hips. We're gonna elevate our knees ever so slightly off the ground, and we do a cross touch. We're gonna take our opposite arm and touch our opposite knee. So at any point during the exercise, we're gonna go from 4 points of contact to the ground to only 2. Now, at any time during this interval, you feel you can't continue, feel free, take a quick break. If you need a drink, if you need a towel off, or just need a little bit of rest, go right ahead. There's no shame in that. What you can do is next time when we go through this, you can try to progress and last a little bit longer in this particular interval or throughout the whole course of the exercises. It's all about the quality of the movement. Keeping those knees underneath those hips, keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Got time for about 2 more. And good. Now we're gonna go to our dead bug, or cross crawl. So we're gonna look like a cockroach here. That's how it gets its name, dead bug. Hands are over the shoulders, knees are over the hips, knees are comfortably bent at 90 degrees, pull the toes towards the shins. We're gonna take our right hand, go across and press against that left, and we're gonna take our left and right leg away from each other, staying on this side for about 20 to 25 seconds, and then we'll switch. Again, quality of movement, it's not a race, people. Got time for about 2 more. 1 and 2, and we're gonna switch. The left hand against the right knee. The right hand and left leg will go away from each other. You don't have to take your leg all the way to the ground, okay? What we wanna do is take it to approximately 45 degrees. Keep pressing against that hand. That's why it gets the name cross crawl. Using all layers of your core muscles. And break. Okay, we're gonna do a reverse crunch. We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna place them on the ground at 45 degrees. We're gonna bring legs up to the air, cross them over. We're gonna activate our lower abdominal muscles and bring our bum just off the ground, or our tailbone. Just to give you a nice little reference point. Take your time, focus on the quality of movement. Try not to swing the legs to create momentum to go up. All right, that's a little motion. Okay, take that bum up, just off the ground. Give me time for 1 more. Okay, quick 10-second break. Do our scissors. We're gonna put our hands just beneath our bum. Feet fully extended. We're gonna raise our legs about 6 inches off the ground, point our toes, and we're just gonna scissor over and under. Over and under for 50 seconds, people. If you can't continue, because I know we're on our last exercise, there's no problem. I'm taking a quick little break and then finishing the interval. I know your abs and your core muscles are pretty much burnt out by this time now. And remember, this is only the first time through. We're gonna do another set of Tabata exercises and then run the cardio portion a second time. But you don't have to do it all at one time. If you only want to do 1 Tabata, 1 core this time, and come back later in the day, maybe in the evening, do the second portion, that's all right too. And work yourself up to doing both. About 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Whew! Thank you for finishing the first part of the core exercise, and now we're going to come back to the second part of the cardio portion. All right, welcome back. We're now going to go through the second time of the cardio portion. We just finished our core portion, and now we're going to reverse the exercise. We're going to do the mountain climbers first, and then we're going to do heel to bum. So let's get ready for our 8 rounds of 20 seconds with 10-second rest. So let's get down into our high plank position to get ready for our double leg mountain climber. Are you ready? Go. Man, keep it consistent, people. We want to go as hard as we can each round. That's 20 seconds with only a 10-second break. Each round, we want to stay consistent with our numbers. So for the first round, try to keep a number in your head of doing 20 or 25 repetitions and staying with it, and time. So 10-second break, guys. All right, we have 3 more times of the mountain climber and then 4 of the heel to bum. 3, 2, 1, go. We want to dynamically bring our knees up towards our elbows. They don't need to touch the elbows. And we want to forcefully and dynamically throw our legs out into a high plank or top portion of a push-up. We don't want our back to sag. We want to keep a nice neutral spine. And 1, good. End of round 2. 2 more of the mountain climbers. These double leg mountain climbers, as you can see, are taking its toll. Okay, let's get ready. 3rd round. Go. Stay consistent. Dynamically bring those knees up towards the elbows. Now we don't want to have our bum come too high as well when we go into that knee towards elbows position. And time. We have 1 more to go. Told you it's not easy, people. I'm dying. And you see our people are dying too. I'm dying too. There, 2, 1, get ready. Last time of the double knee mountain climber. Keep that bum down, people. Let's try not to have it come too far up into a pike position. One, break. Only 10 seconds, let's get up. We're gonna do a heel to bum 4 times, 20 seconds, 10-second break. We're coming to the end, 2nd time through the Tabata. All right, let's go. Quick feet, quick feet. Good job, Brendan. Good job, Marcel. 2, 1. 3 times on round 1 of the heel to bum. Overall, it's the 5th. 3, 2, 1, go. Quick feet. Count the number. Keep it consistent, people. If you come up with 40, 50 reps, 50 heel to bums, keep it around 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Keep it there. All right, 3, 2, 1. 2 down to the heel to bum. 6 in total done. 2 more to go. It's only a 10-second break, people. All right, let's go. If you can keep a smile on your face, go right ahead. But there's no shame if you have to stop. Get a drink of water, towel off, catch your breath. 5 seconds in this one left. Keep it fast, quick feet, quick feet. Good. 1 more to go, 7 rounds down. 1 more to go, people. 8 rounds of 20 seconds with only 10-second break in between. 2, 1, go. All right, let's leave it on the field this time. When we get down to the last 10 seconds, I want you to pick up the pace. All right, let's go, go. Guess what? If you can pick up the pace, then you're lollygagging the other 7. I got you. All right, and break. Whew. Now round 2 of the core portion. Let's bring it down to the floor. Start with our first exercise. Left hand to the ear. Right leg over the left. Right arm extended. All right, 25 seconds on this one side. Let's go. Again, we want to activate the internal and external obliques. Bring our shoulder blade just slightly off the ground. Go at your own pace. Time for 1 more. And switch. Right arm to right ear. Left leg over the right leg. Left leg extended. And go. Again, we really want to focus in this area right here, engaging those internal, external obliques involved in rotation. Just bringing that right shoulder off the ground, not trying to pull ourselves up with the elbow. We don't want to engage our chest and shoulder muscles to pull ourselves up. This is a core exercise, people. Time for one more, and break. While down in this position, keep your knees comfortably bent. We're gonna grab our CrossBell and have our elbows comfortably bent with the CrossBell just above our head. We're gonna engage our core muscles, our deep tissue, pull that belly button to the spine and bring our shoulders up. Again, just bring the shoulders off the ground. It's not a full setup. It's a CrossBell crunch, people. Again, we're gonna do our intervals of 50 seconds on, 10-second break, just to transition to the next core exercise. Now, we don't want to swing our arms too to create momentum to bring ourselves up. We want to isolate and engage those abdominal muscles. Time for one more. Good. Yes. Bring our CrossBell down comfortably, safely. We're going to come onto our side. Marcella's going to demonstrate the low lever side plank. Brendan and I will go high lever side plank. We're going to go 20-25 seconds on this side. Go. Driving our arm into the ground, creating space in the shoulder girdle. I'm able to speak because I'm taking shallow breaths, engaging all layers of my core muscles. I'm driving my lower leg, glute, or bum muscle into the ground, and I'm driving my lead leg and inner thigh muscle into the ground. 3, 2, 1, and down. We're going to take our heads and bring them to the other side of the mat. Again, Marcella will do the low lever. Brett and I will do the high lever, long lever, side plank. Drive into the ground. Again, I'm not compressing in here. I'm creating space in that shoulder girdle. I'm keeping my head as best I can in a nice neutral position. I haven't got it flexed here. I haven't got it side here. All right, try to keep a nice straight neck. Nice straight lines. 2, 1, good. Whew. Let's bring our heads to this side of the mat. We're gonna do our plank pike. What that will be is our long lever, the top portion of a push-up position. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pike. We're gonna drive our shoulders into the ground, bring our bum to the ceiling. Now we're gonna lower it again into that top portion. We don't wanna sag. Keep a nice neutral spine. Creating space in that shoulder. Driving our hands into the ground, squeezing our thighs, squeezing our glutes, piking with that fold over position, or what you might have heard when we do our swings, it's that hip hinge. These are terms that you're gonna hear a lot. Hip hinge or fold over position. But in this case, pike position. Time for one more, and break. All right, we're moving on to our bear crawl with center touch. So we're in our quadruped position, or all fours. Our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are elevated slightly off the ground, toes are tucked under. We're gonna center touch with the opposite leg, opposite arm. What Marcella is doing is a regression whereby she isn't actually lifting her toe off the ground, but she is, if you notice, still has her knees hovering off the ground, about an inch or two off the ground. Again, as we get tired, we don't wanna see the bums coming up. I'm gonna keep a nice flat back, knees underneath the hips, toes into the ground, toes pulled towards the shin, and our shoulders over our hands. And what I don't wanna see is this rotation as well. Time for one more, guys, okay? And good. So now we're gonna flip over onto our back into what we call the dead bug. Looks like a dead cockroach. Hands are up. Knees are up, knees are over the hips, hands are over the shoulders, toes are pulled towards the shin. It's called the cross crawl, so hand across. And we're going to extend the arm and leg away from each other, repeating that same movement for about 20 to 25 seconds. Let's make sure we have pressure against that knee. We're not just leaving it on there. We want to play a pressure on there So we activate all the different layers of the core muscles. Okay, give me one more, and switch. Take the left arm, switch against the opposite leg, extend the other arm and leg away from each other, applying pressure against that knee. Now we don't have to take our leg all the way to the ground either. What we want to do is we bring it back to center, take about 45 degrees, but still bring that toe towards the shin. Time for about one more. And good. Now we're going to take our hands and place them underneath our bum towards the bottom portion. And take our legs into the air, cross them. We're going to take our hips off the ground. Now you can place your hands here at just below your hips, or you can place your hands at 45 degrees away from the body. But what we're really focusing on is engaging our lower part of the abdomen wall. You can talk those two bottom abdominal muscles. And we just want to bring the hips ever so slightly off the ground. We don't want to create momentum with our legs to bring it up. All right? Just activate slow, controlled movement. Not too dynamic. Time for one more, okay? And bring it down. We're gonna place our hands still underneath our bum, if that's where you had them. Extend the legs out. Hover them about 6 inches off the ground. Point the toes and scissor them up and under, up and under. Push that belly button into the ground. Push that back towards the ground. We don't want our chest to be rising. We want it to be pressed down and scissor. We're on our 8th exercise of the second time through of the core portion. We're almost there, people. Some of you might have broken the workout into 2 different segments, and some of you might have done both rounds. I don't know about you, I'm dying here, people. I heard Brendan have to drop there. I haven't heard Marcella drop yet, though. About 5 seconds. 2, 1. You did it. You completed the second time through of the core portion. You did 2 times through of the Tabata portion and the cardio portion. Thank you for coming for the CardioCore Level 1. I want to thank you for joining us for our cool down section. This is probably one of the more important sections, so I hope you continue to do it after your workout every single time. What we want to do is we want to bring our body back to its center point. We want to have a dynamic workout. We want to get ready and prepare our body for the next workout for the day ahead. So we want to come out, we're going to take our breath, we're going to breathe up, in through our nose and out through our mouth. Breathe in. Again, we're just controlling our breathing, bring it down. Give me one more time. Now we bring it down onto our knees and onto our mat. We're gonna take our hands and clasp them behind our back, pushing down. We wanna elongate our neck up to the sky. Feel a stretch in your neck. Push down with our shoulders, elongate, elongate. We always wanna lengthen these muscles now that we've had a workout where we've actually worked them very hard. Tighten them and got them short, and then lengthen them. And good. I'm gonna bring our right arm across. Again, we don't wanna have our shoulder up by our ear, we wanna push it down. We're gonna pull across our body, feel the stretch in behind our shoulder, feel that lengthening behind our shoulder, in through our back. Good, we're gonna bring it to the other side. Just like all exercises, we're always gonna do one side and then the other. Again, keep the shoulder pressed down. Elongate or lengthen the muscles of the rear part of the shoulder. So we spend a lot of time in all of our workouts working those muscles. And when they work, they tend to shorten on us. And good. What we want to do now is bring it down to child's pose. We're going to rock back, bring our bum to our heels. And at this point, as we breathe, we want to lengthen our lats, which is our back muscles. You'll feel a nice stretch in that back. Again, continually to breathe. And good. I'm gonna rock back up now to what we call pigeon. I'm gonna lengthen my right leg. I'm gonna internally bring my foot or swing it inward, and I'm gonna just rock back. Again, placing weight on the hip, but I'm keeping my forearms down as to not put too much weight on my hip. Feel a nice stretch in behind there. Okay, I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna swing the leg around as I rock back in that position. Good. If you don't have the mobility that I do, if this works good for you as well, by all means, keep your hands straight. If you can get down a little bit further, go right ahead. And good. I'm gonna come and swing back around to what we call half kneel. I'm gonna push my hips through. Good. I'm gonna reach my left arm up, and I'm gonna bring it over, but I'm gonna brace on my knee here, because I want to stretch, I want to lengthen. I'm not activating like what we do in our warm-ups. Okay, I want to lengthen all the muscles now. We're going to switch sides. Again, keep this hand here to brace. Swing up and just bend over a little bit. Again, you're going to feel the stretch in through the hip flexors, which is this place right down here, because we all have a tendency to have tight hip flexors. Feel my rib cage expand and open up. Good. I want to thank you for joining us for the cool down portion of the workout. Again, this is one of the more important parts of your workout, so please, if you can, make the time to do the cool down, because it will help prepare your body for tomorrow's workout. Thank you. I'm Jason McPherson, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.